Good morning. This is Judith and Desjardins in Santa Monica. And today I've got a lot on my mind that feels somewhat troubling in terms of COVID-19 and where we are. And I decided that one of the ways that I can calm myself down and inspire myself about life is by juicing, and that's something that I haven't done on a video for probably 3 months, and so I thought I would show this reminder of the beautiful organic vegetables that are going to go into a juice, and that's going to nourish my body. But I'm juicing today because I need something to bring peace to my mind and my spirit and my emotions, because I must say that I'm very confused about this time period that we're in right now. When I first began making my COVID-19 talks, the world was in a great deal of upheaval with the onslaught of COVID-19 and us in the United States getting it officially about the end of February, my last trip to Santa Fe. And initially we were all frightened and worried about whether we would survive, whether we would catch the COVID-19, whether we would be hospitalized. And there was a lot of news and guidance every day from the CDC, from for us in California, the governor of California, issuing very clear guidelines of stay-at-home orders, wearing face masks, social distancing. Grocery stores made the transition to limiting the number of people in the store, putting up plexiglass to protect their employees, everyone having to wear a face mask, wearing gloves. The gyms were closed, hair salons, barbershops, restaurants, everything was closed, takeout only. So that became rather a calm period because we had parameters around us that were recommended by the experts. And so we settled into that for the first couple of months and got used to staying at home safely and wearing face masks and not seeing people outside of our family, not letting other people into our homes, me setting up phone sessions with clients. But now it's almost 4 months since the beginning, and this is what I find to be very troubling. Right now there are no clear guidelines. Many of the states and even California have begun to roll into what they call phase 2, where things that were closed are now open. Some restaurants, hair salons, barbershops, massage places, some restaurants. And I would say 50% of the population that I see are not wearing face masks. They're not social distancing. And then we experienced the murder of George Floyd and the national protests where people were, many not wearing face masks, clustered closely together. States in the South that opened too soon or didn't believe that there need to be social distancing are now showing higher numbers, very high numbers. It's increasing in California. So I find it personally very confusing and troubling that the responsibility now seems to be on the individual to make decisions, even with things that are opening. Is it safe to go to these places that are open? If, as the CDC is now saying, we are still in phase 1 and many places open too quickly, what are we supposed to do with this new freedom? In some areas, play dates for children are only outside, socially distanced. In other places, people are not wearing face masks on play dates, and they have much more close, intimate contact. Universities are not sure if they will open up or not, and if they do, even though they can supervise what goes on in classrooms, then you're going to have college kids in dormitories with optional following these guidelines. So the best I can do today is ask these questions for myself. I'm choosing still not to eat in open restaurants. I'm choosing not to go to my gym. I'm on the fence about whether or not to go to my beauty salon. And so what I'm doing today is simply to make myself grounded, and I find that working with vegetables or flowers or landscaping projects are one of the mainstay fallback self-care techniques I have to stay in the moment, trust that my spirit will get inspiration from the Great Spirit, from the news that I curtail or news that I follow, to try to come up with proper guidelines. And I don't know if other people out there are feeling as confused and bewildered as I am, but I'm going to once again suggest juicing is a wonderful way to ground yourself to Mother Earth, who is surviving amidst the COVID-19. The vegetables and fruits are growing. The flowers in my garden are growing. People are being blessed by my little free library. And that's the best I can do, besides getting proper rest and inspiration from reading and talking with family. I personally very much miss being with my family members who do not live in Los Angeles, in Santa Monica. That has been very draining and very hard to deal with, and that's another confusing point. Do you visit with family who are outside of your household? How intimate should that contact be? I don't know. And so for today, I'm just going to be juicing and grounding myself with these beautiful vegetables. I'm sending blessings and hope and prayers for your individual guidance and the decisions you and your family have to make. I thank you and send God's blessings to everyone. Thank you.